Mitch McConnell just recently debated Amy McGrath. It might be the only debate we get out of them, especially after Mitch McConnell didn't exactly have the best performance. Here he is cackling like a drunk tortoise as Amy McGrath talks about the pandemic.
The House passed a bill in May, and the Senate went on vacation. I mean, you just don't do that. You negotiate. Senator, it is a national crisis. Yeah. You knew that the coronavirus wasn't going to end at the end of July. We knew this. I mean, I just think you've got to, and here's the thing, if you want to call yourself a leader.
So, Bill.
If you want to call yourself a leader, you got to get things done. And those of us that served in the Marines, we don't just point fingers at the other side. We get the job done.
That face is gonna haunt my dreams.
Oh my God.
So JR, that was Mitch McConnell, one of the most powerful people in the country that thinks that his lack of leadership during the coronavirus is a very, very funny joke.
Okay, again, I'm not sure. It's not gonna stick the same way, but we saw the vice presidential debate last week, whenever that was. I feel like it was a year ago. But we saw how people were gonna analyze every head turn, head nod, head shake, eyebrow raise, nose scratch, ear wiggle that Kamala Harris was gonna have that whole night. And she was aware of it. And that's why many of us were upset at her not firing the way that we know that she can at Mike Pence, because she knew the way people would take it. And they took it that, by the way, some people did take it that way anyway, even though she sat there the whole time and went. That was the problem they had with her. Mitch McConnell can laugh about ignoring relief bills for people that have suffered greatly during the pandemic that the president ignored and downplayed and largely facilitated. He can laugh about it and not be concerned that the whole cycle of the next news day is Mitch McConnell, who's holding up COVID relief bills, is laughing about it to your face. He's laughing when someone is holding his feet to the fire for the first time because he avoids talking to real people. He goes to the Senate floor and lies. Then he goes and consults with Donald Trump to coordinate their lies. Then he finally has a chance to address his issues, and he laughs at you. Do you want someone who's laughing at you? Imagine if someone who was in charge of the country screwed it up this badly and laughed at you, and they were Democrat. Destruction. It'd be 24/7 news cycle about how they laughed at you after your father, your mother, your brother, your sister, your niece, your nephew, someone in your life, your best friend died of this. And then now, because maybe one of those people died, or you're suffering because you don't have a job, or you're suffering because your kid is now working remotely in school and you have to back off on your job, which is a big problem with many people in this country as well. He's laughing at you. As your kid is at the computer desk and trying to work on Zoom and their head hits the table and they start crying, Mitch McConnell's laughing at you. Hey, you know that cough that you got that could be a natural, normal cough, and then you're suddenly panicked like, oh my God, who did I see? Did my mask drop down that one time at the grocery store? Oh, there was that one guy who walked right close next to me. I'm panicked, I gotta go get a test. Mitch McConnell's laughing at you.
Yeah.
It's a straightforward, simple thing. And this isn't like any kind of political hyperbole. It's exactly what's happening. He's laughing at his inaction on helping people who are panicked and people who have lost others and that their lives will never be the same again. Is his life upside down? Did his wife die? He has grown adult kids now. Is anyone in his life having to struggle through this whole thing? No, they're not. And he's laughing at you because you are.
You're 100% right. The JR, you should definitely make commercials. Yeah, just play the beginning of that, say he's laughing at the pandemic, and then just start reading statistics, and then play him laughing again, and then show some families that are struggling to make ends meet, and then play him laughing. You're 100% right. Quick note, really hope that Amy McGrath beats him. Don't think it's gonna happen for a couple of different reasons. One, the polling. Take a look at this. That's just some of the recent polls. He's winning by 5 to 12 points, 15. He's doing very well. And look, he looked bad in that part, and she's sort of saying the right thing, but she's not bringing it strong. And if you look at her ads, she has one of the sort of messages of her campaign for some time now has been that the reason Mitch McConnell is bad is that he's not doing enough to give Trump what he needs or what he wants, that he's sort of an obstruction on the path to Trump. She said that early on. They had these like animated ads where Mitch McConnell is like an obstacle to Trump getting it's like it's maddening. Like it's a parody of the Democrats just trying to appeal to Republicans rather than those on the left thing. Like this is stronger than I've ever seen before. Hope that she wins. Don't think it's gonna happen, and we could have had a much better candidate in that race. But anyway, yeah, the polls don't look good. He's still the bad guy because he could have passed, more stimulus 6 months ago. He doesn't want to because he doesn't care. He doesn't care if people lose their jobs, doesn't care if they lose their homes, get evicted, doesn't care if they live or die. He's like a lot of Republicans in that way, but he's the most powerful and thus the most culpable.
Yeah, so the best thing he can do at this point, since it seems like he's gonna win, is this is a potential for other people in other states flip the Senate and strip him of that level of power that he had. Yeah. He can still be there, and he's going to be, it looks like. So let's go ahead and put him in a position where he can't control things the way he has.
I agree. That would be one of the best things that can happen. There are a lot. Lindsey Graham losing, that'd be great. Susan Collins losing would be wonderful. But him not being the majority leader would be amazing and so necessary.
Absolutely.
Check out the Damage Report podcast each day, wherever you get your podcasts, whether Pocket Casts or Stitcher or iTunes. You can join me as I give you the news and stories you want, with a range of co-hosts and interview guests jumping in on the fun each day. Again, that's the Damage Report, wherever you get your podcasts. And if you get them at iTunes, don't forget to rate and review. Sometimes I'll read them live on the show.